it has been, I'm gonna say close to an hour. There's no more bubbles in the water. So I'm gonna rinse out this yarn and then we are going to get started on a new dye bath. And I'm gonna save this water because I have another dye bath that's gonna get scoured. So this water is going to get reused. I'm gonna go outside and get some snow to do my dye bath in. Ta-da! So I'm just gonna let that warm up, rinse out this yarn, and then we will get started with some more food color dye. I'm gonna add a little bit of vinegar now. Like half a cup, maybe a cup, and that's in the water. I've put it on high. As soon as it starts to steam, we can start mixing colors. All right, these yarns are all rinsed out and ready to go back into the pot. There we go. Now I've got a hot cup of water here and my dyes. I'm going to pick out what we're going to start with with this yarn. So I loved the copper last time. I think I'm going to start with copper this time. And then we'll go from there. All right, it's steaming up, but not quite boiling yet. I'm going to pour some of that copper on that side, some on this side, and then some right down in the middle. And we'll see how that grabs on. And then we'll see in about 15 minutes what that's looking like and what we can add next. I think maybe I want to do a dark color in with the copper though. Maybe burgundy? Copper and burgundy? Let's see that. All right, here's the burgundy. Let's do some of that. Cool. I feel like this could have some green in it. Some maybe green and blue. Maybe we mix some green and blue next. Let's see. Actually, let's do green, brown, and yellow. Where's yellow? I think we should do green, brown, and yellow mixed together to make like a more muted green, hopefully. Let's see. All right, there's green, yellow, and brown. Let's see how they do. See you in 15 minutes. Okay, it's been 15 minutes and it's looking like most of the green is disappearing, but I'm going to do copper and yellow for the next set of colors here. I feel like we could do with more of that copper. I'm gonna make some more green, but I think I'm gonna do a green and brown mix. This is fun! I'm making like a forest palette, magical fairy wonderland. All right, this is brown, green, and blue. Sorry, the lighting's changing. All right, now we'll give this another 10 minutes. When that water is clear, we can add another color. Pretty much is how I'm working on it. As soon as the water clears up from the green, that means the yarn has absorbed the green. You can see right now the water's green, so when that absorbs, we'll be able to add a new color. See you in a bit. All right, so the water is looking mostly clear. Again, sorry for the lighting. I will try to correct for it. But don't worry, I will get good lighting of the final yarn. It's looking like a magical forest. What I'm gonna do now is pull the yarn out and put it into this dish, and then we're gonna mix up some final colors. I think I wanna add some yellow, but have it be a little bit more specific than just sort of the watercolor I've got going on here. So let me figure that out and I will show you once I get that done. All right, so now it's on the stove top. I'm just gonna start pouring this golden yellow in. I've turned the heat down to low. And I think I still need some more browns in here. I don't think there's enough brown to make it woodsy like I want, so I think I'm gonna mix up a little bit more brown. All right, so this one is brown and golden yellow and lemon yellow and a little bit of copper. I think that'll bring it down a bit. Oh, look at how pretty it looks. I mixed up more color. So this is yellow, lemon yellow, golden yellow, and copper. I feel like I'm obsessed with the copper color now. And I'm pretty much just adding color whenever the water gets clear again. So it starts off, see, copper, and in a minute, that'll absorb into the yarn, and then the water will be clear again, and we can add more colors. It's kind of really a fun way to do it. Don't think it's like the best way or the right way, but look at the fun color I'm getting. All right, I mixed up a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, and a little bit of brown. I'm just gonna do lines of it. And we'll see what that does. Okay, so it's later now, obviously. I didn't show you guys me rinsing them out or drying them, but I did the same thing I did for the last 2 videos for how I dried them, how I rinsed them out. And this is what it looks like when it's dry. Let me show you the twisted up skein, and then we will talk about how it looks worked up and how it looks in a ball. But look, ta-da! Here is the final twisted up hank of this really magical yarn. I think it came out really pretty magical. It looks like there's a lot of green to it when you see it twisted up as a hank like this, but once you actually start working it out, it's got a lot more of the gold and yellow tones. You can see these like red spots in the knitting, and it's mostly like kind of warm tones. There's still some greens in there. It's a beautiful autumn palette. And when it's crocheted up in single crochet, you can see the really beautiful sort of modeling that happens. I don't know if it would pool in a larger situation, like if you crocheted like a sweater, if it would come out with some sort of weird pooling design. I don't know that, but even just like this, I think it really came out beautiful. There's some cool tones in here. Let me get up really close for you. You can see the greens here. Really beautiful. What do you think? Do you like the idea of me doing these swatches when I do my dye videos? I feel like this adds something. I love being able to see how the color works up in crochet and knit, but if this isn't important to you, you let me know if that's something you like seeing or not. But check out again this twisted up hank. If I open this up, we can see all the different colors going on in this one. Beautiful copper tones. These are going to turn out like speckles, these tied areas that got no color. They're still white, and there's quite a few of them throughout this hank. You can see another one here, so that'll turn out like a speckle on the yarn. There's some really pretty yellows in here. I like this one a lot, and some really nice warm reds almost. Very autumn. I think this will make a really pretty autumn project. Maybe I'll make a sweater out of this. We're doing a knit along project in the live stream community right now. We're doing a knit along project separate from on video, and I think this is what I'm going to use for my sweater for that. It's like a cropped sweater. By the way, if you want to join that community, check out my Patreon, link in the description. You can get access to our Discord server, which has other communities that have sort of branched off from there. So you get Discord, you get bullet journal spreads, and you get shouted out at the end of videos. So it's kind of cool. If that sounds cool to you, then definitely check out the links in the description. And thank you to my patrons. Thank you guys so much for being here, for supporting me. I really do appreciate you guys. It makes a difference for me, so I really appreciate that you take the time to participate and to join that community. And I guess that's all for today, friends. Here's the yarn one more time. Here's what it looks like when we tied it up into a ball for ease of use. It looks a lot more orange. Perhaps this one does have a little bit more green to it. I did 2 different hanks, if you'll remember. That's it for today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.